Hey, today we are making a lemon volcano.
And explaining the science behind it.
And then we'll take the whole thing and take it to the next level. Let's go.
You've all probably heard of the baking soda and vinegar volcanoes, but did you know that you can actually use lemons to get the same reaction, and it's actually a lot stronger?
That is true. But first, destructive creativity exists for you, for fun, and for science. So if any of those things appeal to you, consider subscribing.
Okay, so this is the most basic lemon volcano. So what you're gonna do is you cut off both ends of the lemon, bottom and top, set it on its end, and you're gonna take a blunt object, most likely the end of a spoon, and you're really gonna get down in there and mash it up. All right, next what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your spoon and you're just gonna take a spoonful of baking soda. You take that and pour it in the top there, and you're still going to want to mash it down in there, but you're gonna see it start fizzing. And there's your lemon volcano. It's as simple as that.
So that is the easiest way to make a lemon volcano, but there are so many ways you can make it better. So for example, I'm going to take this next one. I'll make the lemon volcano the same way that Eliana just did, but I'm going to add in some soap because that's going to make the reaction even more bubbly and make the bubbles stay a little bit longer. And I'll add in some food coloring to make it look a little bit more visually appealing. Okay, so again, I'm just going to cut off the bottom for a flat area so that it can stand up like that. And I'll cut off the top, mash that up on the inside. The more liquid you make the inside of the lemon, the better the reaction is going to be. Now, as I mash this up, I'll just let you know what's inside of a lemon. So in a normal vinegar and baking soda reaction, the baking soda is reacting with the vinegar. But there's no vinegar inside of a lemon. Instead, there's citric acid. And citric acid is a stronger acid than acetic acid, which is in vinegar. Okay, so now we get to add in a little bit of soap. And again, we don't need much. The soap isn't going to add anything to the reaction, but it is going to make the bubbles stay a little bit longer. So we'll just mix that up a little bit right there, like that. Now I'm going to add some food coloring. Let's make it red. Red is a good color for a volcano. We'll just drop a few drops right in the top of the lemon. And again, we're just going to mix that up there. Let's add in the baking soda. We'll explain exactly why this works later, but for now, just watch and it's really cool. Put that in and you push it down into the citric acid, the lemon juice, and it just bubbles up. That's so cool. It bubbles up, bubbles over. So that's really cool, and we actually have a few more tricks that are going to make this look amazing, including using this sucker right here.
Wow, what is that?
This is an industrial black light cannon, which means that we're going to mix a bunch of like highlighters and glow sticks in with the lemons so that when we turn this sucker on, it's going to look amazing. But first, do you mind explaining exactly what's happening here? Because it's really cool to watch science experiments, but it's even better to know why they work.
When you do anything in science, you will either have an acid or a base. In this case, we have lemons, which is full of citric acid, an acid, and we have baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, which is our base. When you mix the two together, they react and neutralize each other, creating carbon dioxide gas, which is responsible for the fizzing and bubbling that you see.
I've started the power-up sequence for this massive black light cannon. A little bit of explanation with this. Black light is on the UV spectrum, which means it's just below UVA light. It's that awkward in-between stage between visible light and ultraviolet light. And if you want to learn about ultraviolet light, I've done a series on that. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. We're gonna clean this up and we're going to prep another lemon. And when we prep it, we're going to cut open and pour in some Sharpies because Sharpies are very sensitive to ultraviolet light. Don't do this at home unless you're a responsible adult that is able to take full responsibility for your own stupidity, like this guy.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We have new videos coming out every week, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm Eliana.
And I'm Jonathan.
Yeah.
Bye. So why are lemons so sour? I can taste it. Can you tell that it's sour?
Yeah.
Wow. Woo. Okay.